Well, good morning, sweetheart.
Hey honey, I'm home. Honey? Honey, are you here?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got back home from the second leg of the Love and Gratitude tour where I covered all the northeastern part of the US. Even went up to Montreal for a few days to visit with some friends and thank them and show my gratitude to them before making my way back home. Speaking of Love and Gratitude tour, have you checked out the shop down in the lower part of this video description thingy down there, or over at withpercy.com? Got amazing, cool looking Love and Gratitude tour merch like this shirt, which is pretty cool looking, and other stuff available for sale, and all proceeds go to help support the tour. Anyway, I am back. And if you watch the video I dropped before I left, you know that one of the things that I was really excited about with this trip was being able to use the Sandoval bag for the first time. And I've lived out of this bag for the last 15 days. I'll put a link to the first video in the description down below, and maybe drop a card or something up here so you can check it out. But you can see how I packed the bag out. I was rocking this bag for, like I said, 15 days as a test to see how I was going to pack things out and how this would help make the next big trip that I'm doing in July, where I'm going to be gone for about 5 weeks, how it would help with that. And I am happy to report back that this bag is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. My light went out again. That stupid light goes out on me all the time. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think between the Sandoval bag and my Onyx Tour Pack bag that I have, the Harley-Davidson bag, I have nothing but 100% confidence that I can live on the bike with this setup for 5 weeks. Not a problem at all. To talk a little bit about the Sandoval, again, super thrilled with this. It's everything that Adam said it was, and more. I had no issues with the bag. Again, check out that first video. You can see how I packed it. But with the compression packing cubes that I used, and how I had everything organized in the bag, you know, every night I get to a hotel. There were, I think, 2 stops I had where I think the first one I was there 3 days, and the second one I was there 4 days up in Pennsylvania. Other than that, I was packing and unpacking the bike every day. And pulling this bag off, getting to the hotel room, getting my clothes and stuff out. All my clothes for 15 days was in this pack. So this is the one I was in and out of every night. And dude, I tell you, it's absolutely incredible. I did also get caught in, 3 or 4 storms. One was really super bad. I'm gonna have another video following this one about that, because that was really like the most dangerous conditions I've ever ridden in. It was horrible. It's the worst storm that I've been in on a bike, and nothing got wet. I mean, the bag was 100% waterproof. There was, before we get into kind of how I strapped the bag down, which I've had some questions about, and I want to show you what I did to strap it down. I do want to point out one benefit to this bag that I really hadn't thought about until I started having some issues with my back. And if you've been on the channel here for a while, you know I've got issues with my lower back, and there are times when it locks up, times where I just get, you know, a lot of pain. I hit that, I want to say probably about a weekend, where I had a really long day, and I think I pushed it a little too hard, and my back was really giving me problems. But what I figured out, the way I dealt with it using the Sandoval, goes back to the design of this exterior flap. Now this flap, before I open it up, I think Adam talks a lot about how you can use this flap to put a bedroll or a jacket or whatever in. I love having a seat bag because, you know, you get to lean back on it. But when I started having problems with my lower back, I already had my vest in here, but when the problems came up with the lower back, what I did was I grabbed my heated jacket liner, and I think one day I used my rain jacket when it was a little chilly and I was using the heated jacket liner, and I put it down here inside this flap towards the bottom, and this gave me some lumbar support so that I didn't have that pain. I mean, it was a super comfortable ride at that point. You know, so I had my leather vest, and then of course that in there. So this little piece, this little extra piece is really, I think, a great part of the design of this bag. So with that said, let me kind of show you how I strap the bag down. So starting with the flap that I was talking about, if we open this up, I did get a set of the Zero 3D tie-down straps. Comes with 2 straps, 2 complete straps. Those are not included with the bag. I went ahead and got them, and you can see those are tied down. I've got one that's looped through the tie-down strap here that goes down to the one coming off of my my quick connect mounting piece for my tour pack, and then the other one's here going over to the other. So with this, I had then my vest on top of that, and then when I was having issues with my back, I would put a jacket liner or something, or my rain jacket down to the bottom part, and then go ahead, pull this over, tie that all down. So that's the first piece. Loop these through these tie-down straps, go across. This was going from the top, then coming across, going down towards the bottom. I'll show you that. So then I had the other part of that strap looped around through the cavity here in my quick connect mounting plate for my tour pack, and that smaller piece came up. This is the piece I was showing you first. It's coming across the front of the bag. Just snap those together, tie that down, roll the straps up, and secure them with Velcro so you don't get that. That held the bottom of the bag firmly in place. Then we get to where I brought in my rock straps. So then I used a small set of rock straps that I have, love rock straps, and looped those through the Sandoval tie-down points on the top of the bag here, and then brought those around and connected the other end to my luggage rack and then just snapped them together. So that kept the bag, I mean, totally secure on the bike. You may notice I've got a, it's not a towel, it's like a cloth floor mat on here. I just put down over the leather on my my passenger backrest, and then on the back part of my seat, just to protect the leather from getting any rub marks or anything from the bag. And that's it. That's how easy it was to tie down. To get it off at night, all I had to do was pop the rock straps and then pop that on both sides and then lift the bag straight off the bike. Super, super easy. I really didn't have any negative thing that came up about the bag. I still say that probably the only recommendation that I would have for Adam and Ciro goes back to the MOLLE. This is, I went with a smaller MOLLE attachment just to hold some mints and stuff in here that I could get to quickly. But, you know, again, having one additional column, like tightening these existing columns down and then putting a fourth column in, I just think is a good tweak, just to allow for some compatibility with a wider range of attachments. This was a simple attachment, only had one strap or stick to go through, and this did great. I mean, it's a great bag. So there you go. I mean, I could go on and on and on about how great the bag is. Let me just say that Adam achieved every goal that he said he had with the design of this bag. The quality is amazing. I lived out of it for 2 weeks. In my opinion, based on that experience, this is, to me, the perfect general purpose motorcycle bag. I think if I had two, although I really like my Onyx Tour Pack bag from Harley, I love this bag. This was my favorite bag until I got the El Sandoval. If I didn't have that Onyx bag, I would get a second El Sandoval and have that mounted to the Tour Pack and never worry about a thing after that. Absolutely ideal. Let me know if you have any questions that I can answer specifically about the bag. Like I said, I could go on and on and on about how great it is, but if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about it, get this bag. I know a lot of guys that are riding out to the FDBM meetup in Whitewood, South Dakota in July to meet the 5 Dirty Bikers, you know, and hang out with us for the weekend, have already bought this and are looking forward to using it. If any of you guys in the Discord are still on the fence, get the damn bag. It's money absolutely well spent. Thanks, Adam, for putting all the effort into this. You hit a home run. Look forward to seeing you sometime in the future. The rest of you guys, I'll see you here next video, where I'll be going over what I'm going to do after getting caught in that major storm that, yeah, almost, it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, that's for the next video. El Sandoval, get it. See you next time. Peace.